I wanted to talk about something that I have been quite deeply focused on recently, and it's been studying the astrology for quite some time now, and I have to say that it's such a strange phenomenon when you are to look at the planets serving as some kind of energy. And some people think this is kind of woo woo, but I'm really digging it right now. I sort of been looking at past events that have been relatively significant in my life personally, and I've got a chart reader or something that shows me where it's where the planets are in chart and relation, and they give me things like squares, oppositions, conjunctions, and so on. For those who already know what we're talking about here, then don't need to explain so much more. And for those who may be interested or whatever, I would say just get clued up about it. There's plenty of apps, plenty of information online. I'm reading a book at the moment which goes deeper into the astrology itself, and how to sort of read the charts a bit more and to interpret the energies. Now, why I find it interesting is because I've looked at, as I mentioned, looked at certain dates in the past and had used the app to go back to those dates and see where certain planets were in the energy. And it's really quite uncanny how spot on the energies can be in terms of their readings and interpretations. I had a look back on certain kind of ones that I had a couple of years ago, and even recently, about a year and a half ago. And it's so strange to think that that we are subject to these kind of energies and powers. Now, I've always been fairly open-minded when it comes to this stuff. I've never really sort of shut down a discussion. Rather, I've encouraged it to look a little bit deeper. And I've had a look at my own chart, of course, and I'll share it on the screen in just a moment. I'm an Aries sun with a Sagittarius moon and a Scorpio rising. Now, in that chart, it's quite a energy-full, fiery chart with lots of crazy elements attached to it. And again, I find it quite interesting to be able to delve a little bit deeper into interpreting that, feeling it, kind of getting into that mindset as well. Because how it relates to the energies in terms of creativity, I feel like that maybe it can be a good thing to have a little bit of an understanding of in that regard. Just because you never know, like if you have a look at certain energies for the day, or you can sort of plan events in the future around certain energies, then maybe it could be of benefit. Who knows? I know that some people do know, and I know that quite a lot of people actually use astrology to either assist them with certain things, or just to potentially see what conflicts or revelations might come up in the future. That being said, I have been studying philosophy for quite some time, as well as, the arts and all that. And in fact, my major kind of focus is image creation. So the obsession of light for me is amazing. I got into studying for many years, like composition, technicalities, colors. But my major focuses at the moment are the astrology, sort of the more deeper vibe of things, philosophy. What else? There's numerous other things that I find really fascinating at the moment that kind of help my creative journey, and maybe some ways where I can unpack the perspective upon the world and how I can kind of translate that into a sort of energy and navigate through that. It's kind of interesting to see it from that perspective, rather than just a purely materialistic perspective. For me, the last years have been rather compelling for me to really focus on the arts and philosophy of everything. And I don't know, I really see that there is so many shifts in energies. Just notice the light just went out there. I notice the shifts in energies like globally at the moment. I was speaking from the 17th, what is it, 17th or 19th? Let me have a look here. So speaking from the 17th of January right now, and it's the first, not even finished the first month of the new year 2026, and we have gone through some pretty insane revelations, steps forward, a lot of violence, a lot of things that are moving a lot faster than potentially what we've been used to in the last several years. At least that's the energy I'm feeling anyway, and what I'm observing. And if I'm to have a look into the Chinese astrology, we're going from the year of the wood snake, which we're coming to the end of now, into the year of the fire horse. And that has some pretty interesting symbology when it comes to that. I've heard quite a few interpretations, but the fire horse, you can imagine, going forward, going fast, and just not really considering slowing down whatsoever. I embrace that energy, but it's been such a slow, stuck, stagnant energy for such a long time that I'm trying to work myself up to be prepared for such a new, fast-paced energy. That being said, I'm really excited about this new energy. It's going to breathe life into creativity, as well as it's going to reshape probably the world around us. I'm going to embrace it as much as I can. Let's hope that it's a positive change for all of us around the world. And I am putting a lot of good energy into the higher vibrations of life. And if I'm to give some kind of word of advice here, or encouragement, let's say, stay on that higher vibration. Try not to let these heavy, dark energies pull you down, because if you do, then it takes a lot of energy out of you. It takes a lot of time away from you. And time is abstract, of course, but it's about the present moment. And where would you rather be right now? You want to be focusing on how you can contribute to the good energy of this world, because there is already enough energy in the other side of things, and it's been really filling up for quite some time, and now we're on a very interesting social human energy precipice. I think, I don't think any of us are about to understand what's going to happen. The shift is going to happen that quick, and most of us are going to have to be very adaptable to the new energies and potentially the new world that we're coming into. That being said, I want to encourage everyone to be positive about it, be prepared, and get ready for a new era for humanity. I don't want to say golden era, platinum era, any of these kind of things. I'm just going to say a new era. Let's make this era a creative one and make with it what we can, and share good energy with other good creative people, other friends, spend good time with the family. I know I'm going to be spending good time with my son. It's super important. I'm living in Norway at the moment. I would love to actually somehow get myself back home to Australia. There are some political things going on there that I'm a little bit cautious about. So I'm not too keen on getting myself caught into any of that stuff. So I have to navigate this new, ever-changing world with caution, because I know the one important thing, especially for me, is freedom of movement, freedom of expression, freedom of speech, and freedom to be able to do the good things in life. And there are certain, I never wish harm upon people. I never wish to bring another person down. In fact, my only desire for this life that I'm living right now is to bring everybody up on a higher level of inspiration, a higher level of humanity, a higher level of creativity. And that's my one true desire, to inspire you, if you're watching this, and anybody who hasn't watched this, to lift that vibration and set a precedent, set an example for humanity, set an example for creativity and what you want to see in the world around you, because we live in a creationist world. We live in a realm of manifestation, and those manifestations can become material and ethereal. I really truly believe all of that. There's so much that I've been studying, not only from the internal and also the external, and with the astrology and with the philosophy and with the arts and creativity and expression, it's all helped me to channel these energies in such a way and be aware and understand them of how important they really are. They're super important to me, and I believe that my soul is at the moment connected to this body, and I have a duty in this time that I am alive. I have a duty in this realm to be able to share my knowledge, share my creative passion and enthusiasm for life and creativity, and to bring that message to you guys. I'm turning a new page. It's been very cloudy and dark the last few years, but I believe that time was necessary to develop this solid character within me. I wish all of you a very happy new year and the rest of the time from here on in, because it's going to be like this. It's going to be like this. A lot of noise, but focus. Focus. There's going to be many things that are going to try and distract you, tear you down, but don't let it. One thing that you can take away from this is stand in your true solidarity of the human spirit, because you are going to win no matter what. You're going to achieve your dream, your goal, success, no matter what. All of these other things that we may be fearful of, take them out. Take them away. These are elements that are on a lower vibration that do not serve you. Remember, bring it up to a higher vibration and surround yourself with people with higher vibrations, because these are the ones that are going to help you through these dark times when we come into this new restructuring of the world around us. We need good friendship and people around us. Thank you.